India's search for a sixth-generation fighter partner may have become more complicated. Reports suggest that the Franco-German-Spanish Future Combat Air System, one of the two major European sixth-generation programs India was monitoring, now faces uncertainty after France and Germany reportedly agreed to part ways. With global competitors accelerating next-generation combat aircraft development, questions are growing about whether India risks falling behind in the sixth-generation race. So let me ask you, right now we are just looking at 4.5. which is Rafales. Both these countries have fifth generation aircraft. I understand the difference between a fourth generation and a fifth generation. Can you just tell us what is the difference between fifth generation and a sixth generation aircraft first, and then we come back to the real deal in terms of India's national security?
Good evening, Karthik. Look, to be very frank, half of the world who are in the design and development of advanced aircraft, combat aircraft, are not yet convinced what is the definition of sixth generation aircraft. Maybe in today's changing combat field, war scenarios, and the advancement of the technology with the ingress of whatever limited AI into it, people are thinking of having a war machine which can tackle multiple of threats and resolve your own problems. But there is a problem as well when it comes to India, and India joining the other partners in their sixth generation aircraft, which is not yet conceptualized. So where do we go from here? We have got a program which is still in the lab and on the trial fronts to some extent of AMCA, fifth generation aircraft. You must have also been come across the advanced version of AMCA Mark II, which can escort the swarm of drones in front, or it can also have unmanned cockpit. So these things are already we are working onto it. But then, to be frank, today if we try and join those France, Germany, or any other advanced country who as yet don't have any fifth generation aircraft, mind you, because fifth generation aircraft right now proven platform are only few: F-35, J-35, and to some extent S-57 that we can call it. So these are the three platforms that we know of. Now, if we join those countries in their sixth generation aircraft, the design development, the
okay, so for our viewers, sir, I wish I had so much of time and created those graphics. What is a fourth generation fighter? What is a fifth generation fighter? And what is a sixth generation fighter?
Well, to be in short, these are the generation when we call it. It is as per the avionics characteristic, the platforms of the hardware, engine, avionics, and the performance rated that we are calling it. So the fourth generation aircraft, it is a multi-role aircraft, ability to switch air-to-air combat, BVR, the fly-by-wire technology comes there in that. There is a more than one thrust to weight ratio that usually have some amount of ECM, electronic combat countermeasures, look down, dipolar firepower control radars, like this, including GPS connectivity. These are the fourth generation aircraft. Fifth generation aircraft has got one big major jump, that the airframe is invisible to the routine standard radars. But there are still some low frequency, very advanced radar, and more are coming up in the pipeline, which may be able to look into this fifth generation aircraft on signature on their scopes. So this is the main difference, along with the probability of intercept by the enemy, agility of the airframes, and C3, command, control, and communication. These are the three things which make it totally distinct from the fourth generation to fifth generation. And when we say that we have got Rafale or LCA, which is 4.5 generation, there we mean that we have got the airframe of fourth generation, and avionics, which is a very major platform, is of the fifth generation. So we have combined these two so that in the coming days, whether we have LCA Mark II, LCA Mark 1A, or AMCA, there are same avionics platform with some amount of value additions onto this will go there as such. And that is where India is facing fairly confident that if we go for AMCA, the fifth generation aircraft, with the already concept of AMCA Mark II, which can have unmanned cockpit, which can have swarm handling capability, we are looking at sixth generation aircraft already. So that is where